Hi, welcome to LessonsWithTroy.com. I'm Troy Brenningmeyer. Well, this week's lesson, we're learning the old-time fiddle tune, the 8th of January. So if you're ready, go ahead and print out your tab and set it on a stand in front of you, and we'll get going here. But before we start, I want to make sure to let you know that this tune is in the key of D, but we're not in open D tuning. We're in open G tuning still, GBD, GBD. So this is a great one if you want to learn some nice D chord licks in open G tuning. So let's go ahead and get started here with the 8th of January. Okay, so our first phrase is going to be measures 1, 2, and 3 of your tab. And it's going to start on the and a beat 4 of measure 1 with a hammer on. So let me go ahead and play that measures 1, 2, and 3 for you so you get it in your head. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let me show you what I'm doing there. What you want to do is keep your bar tilted up through almost all this, playing with the tip of your bar. So that very first part, there in measure 1, starting on the and a beat 4, you're going to hammer on 0 to 2 on your first string. And then in measure 2, you're going to play an open 4th string and then your first string together, and you're going to slide from 2 to 4 on your first string. Just like that. Pay close attention on that first string. When you're sliding and you get to fret 4, that's the note F sharp. That's the major third of my D chord. And that wants to be just a little bit flat as far as the way it looks, and if you actually use the tuner, it'd be just a little bit flat. That major third tends to blend to the root a little bit better if it's just a hair flat, but it's not going to sound bad with that. You want to make sure it just sounds like it fits with that open 4th string, but if you're looking at it, it's going to look like it's back behind your fret more than maybe some of the other notes are. But just use your ear and try to get it in tune. Okay, then you're going to slide. Still your bar's tilted up and that 4th string's ringing out. You're going to slide from fret 4 to fret 5, back down to fret 4, all in the same hit. Okay, and then you're going to move your bar down to your 2nd string, still just on the tip, and hit your 5th fret 2nd string to an open 1st string. Now, it might be kind of hard to move from 4 to 5 on your 1st string to your 2nd string, that diagonal line. But get used to this ring finger kind of muting out that 1st string when you go diagonally like that. It's going to be kind of like your ring finger is on it the whole time. Here it's on about the middle of your ring finger. And then as you go down to your 2nd string, the first string goes to about the tip of your ring finger. At least with mine it does, and the whole time my ring finger's making contact. So then when my bar goes to my 2nd string, it's now muted out that 1st string. See how that ring finger comes down and mutes out that 1st string there? Just like that. Then you play an open first string there. So far we got 0 to 2, slide up to 4, now slide 4, 5, back down to 4, 5 on your second string, open first string. Okay, now you go to your open sixth string for this G chord. And that's 2, slide up to 4, back down to 2, pull up to 0. Now, I like to do my pull-offs when I want these lower strings to ring out, to pull them off kind of at a 45-degree angle to the fretboard there. Something like that. I guess that's 45, maybe that's a little less. But anyways, you want to pull off and basically keep these low strings ringing out, because they're going to be ringing out over this other stuff you're playing. Then you play an open second string to an open first string to end out that measure. Just like that. Okay, now we're ready for measure 3, where you go to your A chord. So just go ahead and bar here on your second fret. And you're going to grab your 6th, 2nd, and 1st string. Okay, so grab that and then tilt your bar up to slide from 2 to 4, back down to 2, pull off to 0. Then you're going to hammer on 0 to 2 on your second string. That's the half of the measure there. And then you go back to a D chord for an open first string, open second string, second fret on my third string, and then pull off 4 to 0 on my fourth string. So that diagonal line there of your second fret third string to your fourth fret fourth string, that might be a little bit tricky for you. Just get used to doing that. 2 on your third string to 4 on your fourth string. And pull off to 0. Okay, so that full phrase. One more time. Okay, let's check out the right hand now.